anyways, then I had to play Matthew Picus with black, which meant I would be facing the Jobaba London because he doesn't play anything else. And, you know, up until it happened, I was, like, planning on just playing c5 in this position and pretending I know how to play a Benoni. But then I thought back to, like, a chess lesson I just gave where I told her, like, okay, like, if your move is knight f6 here, after the move knight c3, like, there really is no other logical move other than d5. We talked about this in depth, you know? I mean, there's, okay, like, I don't know, like, they're threatening e4, you know, you gotta stop e4. So I just ended up doing it because I'm like, I'll just play chess. I'm not gonna play openings, I'm gonna play chess. So I just played moves that I thought that made sense. He hits me with the knight b5 immediately. I don't know theory, and I know that I should, but I went knight a6 because I needed to defend my pawn. He went e3, and I was like, go away, please. And then he went knight c3. And I know that this is bad for black, I've been told that this is bad, but it's like, I don't really fully understand why this is so bad. And I feel like I could play this position, so I went for it. He seemed very surprised by bishop b4. We did a little giggle. And I thought he acted shocked because he knew it was a bad move, but it seemed like he just hadn't seen it, which is very surprising to me because I feel like the drawback of not putting the pawn on c4 is this pin, like in a chess sense. So he went knight e2, which is already not so good, but I didn't know why. I was just playing chess. I was like, all right, pin it and win it. a3 takes, and I was like, alright, you have doubled pawns. Queen a5, and now you can't take on a6 and double my pawns. Well, also because there's queen c3 winning, but, you know, just in general. This is bad for black. Queen d2. It's weird, because after the game, he was like, I think you were just crushing me except for c4, but I felt like I was never better, and I guess we'll see, but I just went king e7 here, which I guess is, like, way too many balls, or whatever. King e7. I don't know. c4, trade the queens. I wanted to wait to take on c4 till he moved his bishop. Ah! Spoilers. So I went b6, and like, he can't go here anymore. Not that he wanted to. He went rook b8, and I went rook d8. Or rook b1. And he went bishop d3, and I was like, haha! Ah! Stop! I don't want to see that position. I thought my position was like, okay here. I thought I was like, equalizing maybe. I go c5, he goes c3, and then I just like I wasn't really sure what to do. I thought about playing f6. I ended up playing bishop b7, not really thinking about taking this pawn so much, but more wanting to put a rook on c8 with ideas of chess, and maybe I'll come back, or I don't know. He goes f3, I go rook c8, goes bishop d3, and this is where like I feel like I blundered, but it was also like, what do I do here exactly? Let's get a poll going. Okay, Vindictive is posting more lines. I don't know if I have the energy. Oh, no, that's actually a good question. So, this is one of my ideas, is to take and then play here. But after king e2, like, okay, like, where does the knight go from here? Knight e4 threaten the fork, and then they defend it. While playing a useful move. I don't know. I don't know, I mean, it was something I was considering. I consider it here as well. I considered taking and playing here as well. So Eric would go knight b8, which means that's the best move. But I probably should have just gone f6, but I was like a little, like, I don't know. I'm not good enough to figure this out. I don't know. I feel like I would just lose the pawn and not know how to get it back. I mean, okay, like e5, bishop g3, takes. What's going on here? He's got two bishops, but I'm not gonna die, and his king's open. I probably should have done this. I don't know. He might not have taken. Probably wouldn't have taken on h7, but... Then I just had, like, the genius idea of going c4 to play knight c5, and putting my horsey here. And I know this is strange, but for whatever reason, I just, I don't know. Like, was I only considering bishop e2? Like, is that possible? He also has rook b4 here, by the way. Like, this was just really stupid. And it was stupid in a way that, like, I should have learned not to do things like this when I was, like, 1600. This is, like, how I would lose games when I was 1600. Just, like, relieving the tension for, like, a non-idea. Yeah. And then he just got me. exactly as Eric said, and, you know, I was sad. I didn't even commit to the idea because, like, you can tell, you know, okay, I have 3 minutes, he has 11. I like bishop c6 at least. I felt like that was okay. Like for the time being, I'm keeping the boy out, and there's no pins. But yeah, like now I'm just basically making non-moves, trying not to make another stupid move, but it's too late. Yeah, and then he goes a4. I'm just playing moves, and his bishops just keep getting more and more active. This was just kind of like rook b4 was just sad, and you know, my pieces suck. So yeah, and then I mean I could show you, but it just got like it was just really bad. I liked playing with knight b8, knight d7, f6. Keep all the yeah like there were like c4 was such a well, here's the thing, like, I understood that positionally it's bad, and, it, you know, you should never play this, but I concretely felt that it worked based on non-calculation. Well, I didn't consider any of his good moves here. I only considered, like, you know, I was like, yeah, this looks pretty good. And I was like, oh, no, but I forgot to consider the moves that were good. Also, this is an idea that I didn't consider till just now. Just stupid. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully I stop doing this shit like this at some point. Give me 2 whites, you know?